guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you what brushes I use when I draw in Ibis Paint. Here are some example pictures that I drew on screen right now using these brushes. I'm also pretty sorry for not uploading in a while. It's because we got pretty busy in the last few weeks because last week was my graduation and my dad came home. So for the brushes that I use, they're all custom made. This one was my first brush that I made, and this is like the second one. And then here is the third one, and this is the fourth one. I made this one last because I didn't really think that I was gonna be using it. They're all named after royalty because like I feel like they're the best brushes. They're all custom made. I might share the QR code in the future so that you guys can scan them, but not ready now. I also use like some brushes that are pre-made, such as pen face. So our first brush, it's here. This is its name. What I use it for is I use it for sketching, and if you see, it has like this slight texture. Hold on, let me just zoom in. You see when it has this texture. Also, take in mind that these don't need ads to to be used. So whenever I'm somewhere like in a mall or something and I want to draw there, I don't really need to watch an ad. So these are like good for on the go. As you can see, it has like this nice texture. I feel like this is one of my first custom brushes. I made this on my phone before I got my iPad. It has taper on the ends and where it starts, and it also can be used like for like watercolor. Whenever I use this for sketching, I'll use color red or this blue. That was before, but if I want to use it for painting, I'll just select the water type, and then it does a really good job at blending. It's like enough for me because I do digital painting, and I think the blending is good for me like that. I know I have a blender brush as well. It's also ad free and it blends pretty good as well. I primarily use this brush for clothing and other texture details. I sometimes also use it for the eyes because like it's good texture when it comes to drawing the eye. So let's just do an example eye. So I really like the texture because I don't know, it's just really good looking. It's like my favorite textured brush when I draw stuff. So here I'm using it to blend, and texture is like really good if you want a like textured look, which is why I like it. So next brush is this one. This is like the first time I made this brush, it had to be like it had to be unlocked, but now it's not because I did something that makes it free now. It's basically like a mock-up of the marker brush. So let's just search it up. So it's pretty similar to the marker brush. Only thing is that it's free. And if you zoom in, it has some slight texture. I don't know where the texture came from. It's just there. There's texture to it, but it's like really zoomed in. I don't know where the texture came from. It also supports barrel roll since the Apple Pencil that I use supports barrel roll. So, for example, if I can do this way. I can also make it go this way. Also be like that. It was actually really helpful for me because like I use this for hair, for shading hair, and hair goes in different directions. So let's just do a little sample strand. As you can see here, like the taper helps it to look more like hair for me. So here I have a strand of hair, and then I'm just going to shade it. Also, it looks kind of like softer. It doesn't really have a pronounced edge, unlike the brush we originally saw and like the marker brush. So that's what helps it look like hair, which is why I like it so much. This is also like a version of it, like an older version. That's what I use for like my old tutorials. I just edited it and then I'm just going to add the highlights. It's also good for like hair highlights and shines because of the tapered texture. And it can also be used as watercolors. Like watercolors has like the blending property, which is really good for me as I said earlier because I'm a digital painter. And having the ability to blend is really important for me. Let me just add some more. There, but if you're looking for an alternative, you can use marker if you still want to take the same results. It's like almost the exact same. It's just that mine has a little more taper and it's like you don't have to unlock it. So next brush, I don't really use it as often. I use it for painting the background in like landscapes. I don't use it for landscapes actually. It's like just like the airbrush tool, but I just made it a little wider. So for example, I want to paint a sunset. I usually use this to paint my sunsets because for me it's like easiest to use. As you can see here, it creates smooth blends and I think it also supports Spiral World, I think. There you go, it's just a smooth sunset. It's meant to be a sunset, I just didn't try the sun. And I'll just put it back to mono. For me, like switching between mono and like water type, that's like a lot for me. So I always open up the brush menu, I think that's what it's called, so that I can um change it from mono to water type. So there you go, that's the sun. Don't question it. It makes really smooth blends. I don't know where I think I also use it for like the rays of light that shine like that. I don't know if that makes sense. Let me just change it to a darker color. And then we set this to add. They're like this, but rays of light, like in the spotlight and stuff. If that makes sense. So yeah. Next is this brush. It's like a fade pen dupe, I think. A fade pen. Why is it not showing up? Oh, it's an ad. Oh, that's why. It's like a pen fade dupe, if you know what I mean. I tried my best to recreate it. I sometimes use this for sketching and for coloring in the skin, and sometimes the clothes if they don't really have much texture. As you can see here, if I lower the opacity, even if I press down like really hard, it's still gonna be black, even though like the opacity is at say 1, and I press down on it really hard, it can still be black. That's why it's like in the settings. I think it's here. It's in there. I made it so that it looks like the pen fade. It's one of my favorite brushes. But the thing is, you need to unlock it before you can use it. So here is my brush side by side. As you can see, mine has like it's a bit softer than pen fade. It also has some slight taper. It's also similar to pen fade where you like, as I said earlier, you press down on it really hard. It still like shows full opacity. That's the same with this brush as well, but I think you need to press down 100 on that one. So there goes for my custom brushes. Now I'm gonna show you the other brushes that I use sometimes. So I sometimes use the mechanical pencil, like either any one of these pencils to like sketch, but for me I mostly use pencil graphite. It's default brush, as I said like earlier, these are all default brushes. I like its texture and like you can't really see the texture, but I do sometimes, and I like how it has taper. Let me just change the color of it. There, it's like really nice for me. Also, pencil number 2. This one has like a lot more texture, which is why I like using it in texturing. There's also mechanical pencil. This is like the most recently used one, and I remember if you check Speedpaint 19, the brush that I was mentioning in that one was mechanical pencil. I used it for the sketch, I used it for rendering, and all that stuff. I also like its texture if you zoom in real closely, and it also has pressure. All of them have pressure sensitivity because I really need that in like painting. And then for some other brushes, I normally use the basic brushes a lot, but back then I used to use this brush, Fade Watercolor Mix 2. I remember a friend showed me that. Most of the artworks I had using this brush are on the phone, on my phone. I would really like to show them to you. I'll try finding some of them. As you can see here, it can blend. I think this is where I got the idea to like make my own watercolor brushes. So, yeah, this is a really good brush, and I recommend you testing it out. And last but not least, um, I'm not, I don't really use these following brushes, but here are some brushes I recommend. They're all here. I recommend Hard Pastel Mod if you want some texture. Also, these oil pastels. Where are they? I can't see them. There you go. I recommend these for like more details and stuff like that. Also, these sparkly effects. There's a bunch of effects here at the bottom, like this chain, whatever this is. I don't really use that. Also, these sparkles. Why does it look so like retro? But I also use this. I use this brush. Oh no, I use like um I use a variant of this. I edited for like the stars that I draw because I'm too lazy to draw like a gazillion dots. So I use this for making stars, and I also use this for drawing trees. But take in mind, I think it alters. Oh, it doesn't. But the basic. This one used to like alter the colors that you're placing down. For example, it's in jitter. Here it is. It's here. It's here. It would do like this, where there was like some color variation. Use that. That brush is good. And then this one I use for like the clouds sometimes. And for this one I use for bubbles. And this is for like singular leaves. It has the same. It has the same like shape as the leaves of the tree. I guess that's pretty much it. And it's like what I use for the grass. What I do is not this one actually, it's this one. This one, yeah. So what I would do is I would lay it out so that I would have this like shape, and then I would put it on alpha lock, and then I select a different brush like this one, and then I would color it green so that it doesn't have that leafy texture, which I'm not really looking for, like that, so that it looks flat. So yeah, I guess that's it for all the brushes that I use in Ibis Paint X and what I use for drawing my illustrations. I'm looking forward to share the QR codes in the future. I'm just not ready because I might tweak them a little bit before I send the QR code. But I will share it in a post and in like a short. So you guys better be alert. See if when I post the QR codes. So I guess that's it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until then, see you next time. Bye!